Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Farming Sim 19, Last Frontier, episode number 12. Things are moving very, very quick, as they tend to do, even at times one speed. Since mowing this grass, it's already grown a stage. While I was out here in the middle of harvesting the grass, raking the grass. So, just in that short period of time, things have gone up a stage again, so they're already starting to grow back. We could technically go out there and mow this thing again, and even though it's not at ready to harvest stage, we would get some yield out of it. But we're not going to do that. Let's go ahead and finish this job of growing all this so that we can go out there and bale up this large quantity of grass that there is on field 25, our new field. I very much am committed now to that idea that I want to keep at least two-thirds of this as grass. Maybe even all of it until we can upgrade our equipment. We'll see what we get out of this in terms of the finances, but I have a feeling that we're going to get a pretty good amount of money. And simply by doing what I've already done in removing the trees that were within the field makes the process a lot easier than it even was that first time, as we were going around the trees for the most part. Without having to do that, it's going to ease the process a bit. And we've already increased the rake and doubled the size of that. If we add, say, a third mower at some point, we're going to increase the size on that. If we then upgrade again to a larger rake, it's all going to add up. It's going to drastically improve the rate at which we do this. And if we can't even keep up as it is now, right, improving that will allow us to continuously have busy work that has the potential to earn a considerable sum of money. So far going around, I have found a single time that we have in fact missed one stump. I kind of did a once-over after we went through and tried to eliminate all the stumps. You can see over here to my right is where the stump grinder is located, and it's right by that where we had that first time that we found one. There might still be one or two more out there, but so far so good, as we are pushing in towards the middle of the field now. Most of this job, though, I will end up doing this on time-lapse with some jump cuts, as it's going to take a little while to get around a field this size. Alright, the rake job is done. That means we're ready to bale these puppies up. And we need to definitely do so soon before things grow yet another stage on us. And likewise, before a lot of it degrades and disappears off the map, which certainly seems like a possibility at this point, at the rate that things are going and growing on this map. It's hard to do a large field without large equipment, without seasons active. Also, you can see that our 26 north and south fields, you probably noticed, are pretty full of weeds right now, so we absolutely need to take care of that soon. So this bale job, I want to get that done first, but then we're going to need to get out there and take care of those weeds. Looks like we're going to get one straw bale, which is fine by me, not a big deal. And actually, maybe we should just start right back here. Take care of this weird, awkward area first. Looks like things skipped around a little bit on the rake when we went through here, or it's just the shadows playing. Playing mind tricks on me. Shadows are getting pretty late, even though it's still not quite 5 o'clock. If I can, I'd love to get away with not having our first bale dropped right back here in this area, so we'll try to get out of here first. At least we're almost to our field. Go ahead and drop both of these here, so at least there's something to go for. Alright, let's go ahead and get over to the edge row. So looks like I might have missed just a little bit there beside the rock, so I'll sweep back over and take care of that. Maybe. Can't really see through the bushes here. Intentionally taking care of a couple of these awkward areas. before things get too late. And even though it's still not 5 o'clock, I'm feeling like I need to turn the lights on. Yeah, they are making a difference for us already. And as late as things are and as much work as there is to do, we are definitely going to work into the night today. Now, while this baler is far from perfect, especially with the stop-go nature of it, we have to wait for it to unload each time. I'm certainly not a terribly big fan of that process. It's still a decent baler, especially the fact that it bales and wraps, which drastically increases the money that we're bringing in, having these bales wrapped and not just trying to sell off the grass bales. So, I think this baler wrapper is probably going to stay in our arsenal for a while. It's that other equipment around it that we're going to try to improve as much as possible. Again, the revenue stream is good. Especially, when we're taking into account the entirety of 25 outside of a couple wooded corners, and this little rock formation right here is all drawing revenue. And I'm gonna finish this and not pick up that. We will drop right next to this one. I know there was some odd stuff going on here. But this is the worst area on trying to see through the bushes. That planned road creation, and I'm going to want to do something with that sooner rather than later. As much as I like the grass, I can't see squat through those bushes around those trees. So that's perfect recipe for make it go away. Pick up those edges a bit. I did get it all. Good. Load another one. It's a lot of bales. I mean, we've already dropped probably a dozen bales or so, and we're still on the outer lap. So it's filling up very quick. I mean, we just finished wrapping that bale and already... Oh, come on. You can do it. There you go. I mean, the next one's full and ready to go by the time it's done wrapping. Let's see, we're at 95%. And we're just now unloading. Edge of the field, we're losing a little bit there. Now, the outer edge was pulled in more than once, and that does make it a bit higher on the quantity of grass that's here compared to the inner rows, but still, I mean, this is filling up very, very quick. And this is going to end up being worth quite a bit of money. I think is good justification to keep it as grass for a little while longer anyway, before even the first one is converted. This time it was full before it was done wrapping. I'd wait a second or two for it to finish. Great demand. Vehicle shop grains. Time to sell things. So we ended up finding 3 stumps in total that I had missed, which, all things considered, does not seem bad at all. We've now hit 5 o'clock. We are starting to get into the evening. It's definitely starting to get late into the day. I'm going to hang on to this bale for a moment. Get up away from the edge here a bit. Now I think we're good enough to drop it. Just hopefully it didn't roll down the hill at all. This would be a great map once you get started anyway. This would be a great map for multiplayer. You know, you get a couple tractors going, you could get a lot more done with a couple people. I mean, of course, we've already been using Courseplay to kind of simulate that process of having... Okay, that's far enough. Let's go ahead and turn around while it unloads. See, there's just the tiniest piece left, and we're actually going to be able to pick it up even. So that was nice. Good timing on that one finishing up. A little slow up the hill here. Not bad, considering the extra weight that you have with the baler. Alright, well, yet again, this process will take us a little while to get through. and therefore it is a good time, first off, to peel off and get what we missed over here. Do a U-turn here while this is full. Anyway, good time to jump over into the time lapse and finish this process. Like I said, this is going to take us a little while. A lot of bales coming up. And then we'll jump back in when we are ready to pick them up and see how much money we're able to earn from this. And we missed one little spot there. That's okay. We'll take this second row here. So there's 7 more bales here, plus what we already sold. This would bring in another 10,500. So we're looking at 149,000 is the balance. We started with 10,000. So we brought in nearly $140,000 from one grass silage harvest. 140,000. Now, do the math. What did the property cost us? It was 85,000. We bought a new rake. The new rake was 30,000, but we traded in the old rake, which was 10,000 back. So really, it was about $106,000 was the total cost to buy the property and the upgraded rake. We brought in 140. We netted $32,000 today as a gain from just our very first harvest on the field, which was completely unexpected. I mean, I knew we were going to make good money from this. I had no idea that it was going to be this kind of money, and for something so much easier than the farming aspect of it, which means I'm going to keep all of 25 grass for now. We'll continue to work fields north and south on 26. But 25, we're gonna turn that into a profit. We're gonna turn that into a profit because next time all 140,000 is gonna be straight into the bank, and we'll be able to turn it into something else. Now, the last thing I need to do before going to bed for the night is going to be spraying the north and south 26 fields, getting rid of those weeds. So that's where we'll begin next episode, and then we'll get some sleep and we'll get up in the morning, and we're going to have it all to do over again, and should be netting a lot of money for the day. And if we do manage to do that, well, then we're going to have a little bit of money to do something we've been wanting to do for a long time. And that, my friends, is get a second tractor, which is going to open a whole realm of possibilities going forward. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.